If Johnny believes that Plank is able to speak, then he'd be able to open his mouth, so he shouldn't have to draw a tongue for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed, and Eddy's Jingle Jingle Jangle. This kid here isn't any of them. Do they really expect me to read this sign that's all the way down here before I start reading all these names way up here? One of these Christmas cards is a get well soon card. Is one of Eddy's parents sick? And he's concerned about his presents? Is this the first time Eddy looks under the tree? I mean, it's in the living room.
A dickie?
I blame this scene for introducing me to YouTube poop, which made my friends question my sanity when I told them, hey, come look at my poop. Also, he said dickie. Giving somebody Christmas socks on Christmas is kind of a dick move. You won't have long to wear them before they go out of season. Why is Eddy surprised that he's getting clothes when in a previous episode he stated that all he gets is clothes for Christmas? Eddy's tearing off this wrapping paper and... is it just growing back?
They all come with a paper crown, stupid.
But don't they also come with toys too? Calling somebody old and fat. And Ed claims to be a good boy.
You're stretching my mittens.
I don't see how that's possible because Ed's holding onto your wrists. Your mittens should be fine. It's your coat you should be worried about.
It's like a nightmare before Christmas, Double D!
No, if it were like a nightmare before Christmas, it would be dark and grim and full of clay. Was anybody asking for a view of Rolf's ass hair?
Presents? What presents?
In this special, Rolf doesn't know squat about Christmas, but he seemed to in that episode I mentioned earlier. All these presents with Naz's name on them makes me think Naz is a really good girl. So why is she wearing this outfit that looks like it came from the back of a Spencer's store? She's a minor.
And I'm sure I can find you a present or two.
But you shouldn't know what's in these presents. You might end up giving Eddy a bra or something. Why was there a full glass of eggnog just laying on this table? As if Naz was expecting somebody to just show up at her door.
You know what happens when someone catches you under the mistletoe.
If you ask me, Naz was just egging him on. Get it? Egging him on? Apparently Naz's door can open inwards and outwards. Naz's house is ahead of its time. Remember in the story when the three wise men traveled to Bethlehem by taking a shortcut through Mount Crumpet? Liar.
Hello.
Hitting an angel. That's just sacrilegious. What Jimmy needs for Christmas is an appointment to get these caterpillar eyebrows waxed.
Did you know that you...
I heard a flush, but there's no way Jimmy washed his hands.
Destroyed, devastated, and digested!
Well, not digested. Yet. How does a phone like this make beeping noises?
This angel still has one more trick up his robe.
I promise not to peek, Double D!
Sure, you won't peek up Double D's robe, but you will open up Eddy's pants and peek down there. Why is nothing happening in this house? There's 6 non-Ed kids in the neighborhood, and I only see 5 silhouettes. Ed dropped the lights into the back of Eddy's pants, and he pulls it out of his front pocket. Cool pants, bro. The kids are coming from all sorts of directions, even though we just saw them in all their houses. This is a great special overall, but I do blame the appearance of Santa for paving the way for the future appearances of unseen characters, Hands and Shadows, which led to the show's decline in quality. I mean, the fact that we spent 4 seasons only seeing 12 total characters is one thing that makes Ed, and Eddy so great. Also, no Rudolph. So Double D's parents spell his name Edward with 1 D, I guess technically 2 if you count the 1 on the end, and Santa spells it with 2. Also, I'm pretty sure all of their names are Edward. So how come the one addressed to Ed just says Ed?
This one's for Johnny, and Plank, to Sarah, to Jimmy, to Naz, Kevin, Rolf, Double D, and me!
What about Ed? I mean, you can't miss this present.
Jackpot!
Eddy's mouth doesn't move. Yeah, I'd keep my barnyard animals in the shed with dynamite too.
Back off! The sack's mine!
That's what she said.
Santa brought presents for all the good little boys and girls, Eddy!
Like Sarah and Kevin? The spot where the bag landed is gone. What the cankers do to the Eds is already a sin. But doing it on Christmas Day in a scenario that resembles a part of the Bible is just going way too far. It may have been wrong of Eddy to steal the bag, but caroling in front of a shed where sexual assault might be going on isn't any better.
A dickie?